Hi, Ashley here with HeartHookHome.com, and today we are learning how to crochet the Sultan stitch. This stitch is a simple 4-row repeat that consists of double crochets and chain spaces. How you place them make them look like little cupcakes, and they're absolutely adorable. This stitch works up very quickly and it does not use a whole lot of yarn, so a bonus on all accounts, right? Let's learn how to crochet the Sultan stitch. In order to crochet the Sultan stitch, you need to start with a stitch multiple of 4 plus 2 plus 3. That sounds kind of confusing, but if you take a look at our swatch here, what we've got is each of these little cupcake looking things is 4 stitches wide. So that's your multiple of 4 that we're talking about. On each end, you're bracketing those with a double crochet, so that's your plus 2. And then to start that first row, you need to do an extra 3 just to get the height of that first stitch. So you've got 4 plus 2 plus the 3. For our tutorial here, I have a chain of 21 stitches. So 4 times 4 is 16 plus 2 plus 3 is 21. The very first thing we're going to do to set up this foundation row is we're going to find the 6th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to turn it just a little bit so that I'm going into the back bar, and right in this back bar right here, I'm going to place a double crochet, chain 2, and another double crochet right in that same chain. Now I'm going to skip 3 chains, and in the 4th chain I'm going to do that again. I'm going to double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. And we're going to do this all the way to the end of the row where we skip 3, and then in the next we do this double crochet, chain, chain, and double crochet. Skip 3 and double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and in this one we're going to do it again. Double, chain, chain, double. Now when you get to the end of this foundation chain, you should have 3 chains remaining. What we're going to do is we're going to skip 2 of them. We're going to put a double crochet right in this last one here. And this is your foundation row completely made. So you can see that you've got these little V looking things, right? They look like V's with these chain 2 spaces at the top. Those chain 2 spaces are where we're going to be placing all of our double crochets to make the little cupcake looking things. So for chain 2, or for row 2, we're going to chain 3, 2, 3. This does count as a double crochet. So we're going to turn. And now what we're going to do is we're going to place 4 double crochets in each of these, all the way across the row. So to start, I'm going to place 4 double crochets around this whole chain space right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. See how we all just went around that chain space with all 4 of those double crochets. Now I'm going to do that same thing around this chain space and around this chain space and around this chain space until I get to the end of the row. Now that I've done 4 double crochets in each of those chain spaces, I'm going to find the top of that chain right here. I'm not going to go into the actual double crochet here. I'm going to go into this chain right here just with a straight up regular double crochet. So I'm going to grab both sides of this side of the chain, just like that, and I'm going to finish my double crochet. And that is the end of row 2. Now to start row 3, we're going to set up another row where we have these V's, right? And we're going to offset them. So in order to do that, let's chain 4. This counts as a double crochet and a chain 1. Turn your work. We're going to place a double crochet in this first hole right here, in this first space, right here. A double crochet. Now we're going to skip all of these double crochets that we made, and in between this set right here, we're going to do the double crochet, chain 2, double crochet that we did for the foundation row. So double crochet, chain, chain, double crochet. Now find the next space in between our sets of double crochets, and right here we're going to do that again. Double crochet, chain, chain, double crochet. Find the next space in between the sets, place a double crochet, chain, chain, double crochet. When we get to the end here, we're going to go into this space right here. We're going to place a double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. Chain 1 and double crochet. And that is row 3. So now we've got these offset chain spaces that we'll place our 4 double crochets in for row 4. I keep saying that. For row 4, we are going to chain 3. This does count as a double crochet. Turn your work. Now we're going to place 2 more double crochets right in this very first chain space, this chain 1 space that we made at the end of that row. So crochet double crochet twice right in this chain space. Now we're going to place 4 double crochets around this guy, 4 double crochets around this guy, 4 double crochets around this guy until we get to the end over here. Now that I'm all the way to the end, where this chain, where we started at, or that row, we're going to place 3 double crochets in this. So for this row, for row 3, we start with 3 double crochets on this side and end with 3 double crochets on this side. So 1, 2, 3. And now for row 5. Isn't this pretty? Works up so quick, right? For row 5, we're going to chain 3 and turn. Now we're not going to do anything with these first 3 stitches. We're just going to find the first gap in between, and you know what we're going to do right here? We're going to do a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, right? So every other row, we're doing this chain 2 double crochet bit. Find the next space in between these, double crochet, chain, chain, double crochet. Find the next one, double crochet, chain, chain, double crochet. Looks like we have one more, double, chain, chain, double. Now we're going to skip these 2 double crochets here, and we're going to double crochet right in the top of this chain 3 right here. And now we're ready to start over with a row 2. So all you're doing is you're doing row 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, over and over and over again. Let's make row 2 one more time together, and then that is it. This is a pretty easy stitch, right? It's a lot of fun to make. Row 2 starts with a chain 3. I don't know why I keep getting that messed up today. Turn, okay? We're going to place our 4 double crochets here, 4 double crochets here, 4 double crochets here, 4 double crochets here, and then we're going to place a double crochet right in the top of that last that chain. Now that I've gotten all the way to the end and I don't have any more of those chain 2 spaces, I'm going to put that double crochet right in the top of that chain 3. I'm not going to go into the top of the double crochet here into this actual chain, the top of that chain 3. And that is all there is to the Sultan stitch. You're just going to repeat those 4 rows over and over and over again. Isn't that pretty? It's so fun. It takes remarkably little yarn too, so it's a great project to work up. Very open work, great for summer. I hope you love it, and I look forward to crocheting more with you soon. Thanks for watching.